So the second way that I've noticed plumbing apprentices fail is that they don't sort out major academic weaknesses before going to school. This is a really difficult thing because you have to be self-critical in order to be able to do this. But one thing that I've noticed over the years is that I've had a couple of friends that were in the apprenticeship program with me, and they had some sort of either learning disability or they had a very major weakness in one of the elements, like the math element, etc. And what I've noticed is that if those individuals failed that plumbing block and they had to redo it, it was extremely discouraging emotionally for them. So that the next time that it came around to do their block again, they had anxiety about going to school. You know what I'm saying? Because they have already felt the failure once, they really don't want to feel it again. What I think is important for you to note is that we all have weaknesses, and these are things that we have to work on in order to progress in our career. Another thing that you have to consider is if, let's say you have a learning disability, you have difficulty learning in a classroom setting, this is something that you have to figure out strategies in order to be able to perform well when you get to school. So I've met friends, I've had friends that had learning disabilities getting into school, and they wanted to honorably try to avoid bringing up the fact that they have a learning disability, and that really made their marks suffer. What you have to do, in a sense, is embrace the learning disability, go to professionals that understand the hurdles that you have, and that can also give you strategies to circumvent these hurdles. That's the whole point. It's not to pretend we don't have learning difficulties. It's to figure out what our learning difficulties are and then work specifically on them. And that is not something you want to do when you get to your first day of class. You want to do that before you get to class. You know what I'm saying? By doing that, you have now 8 weeks to perform on these tests, and all that work leading up to school is what's going to be able to get you through there and make the difference in your marks.